Sona Maltings Limited presents glucose syrup. Glucose syrup extracted from locally sourced sorghum and corn into a liquefied sugar of natural origin. Sona Maltings glucose syrup is gluten-free and tastes yummy. That's why it is the most sought after glucose syrup by commercial food production companies as a sweetener, thickener, and moisture-retaining agent. As it doesn't crystallize, it is used in production of candy, beer, fondant, and certain canned food, and pre-made baked goods like biscuit and cookies. Sona Maltings glucose syrup is made by Sona Maltings Limited. Sona Maltings glucose syrup, king in liquefied sugar.
At Sona Plastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Sona Plastics Limited. We're just a phone call away. Contact us through 080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Sona Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
Welcome to a world of classical packaging. At Shanghai, our safe and hygiene dustbin ranging from the small closet bin sizes to large rollable industrial and community bin sizes. Decked with perfect functioning pedals, our paint containers are carefully prepared for their global journey, always prioritizing your safety every step of the way. Our array of various Tampa event plastic paint containers are the industry's #1, making them the most sought after choice. Proudly Nigeria.
Tonight, Ogun women farmers join rest of the world to celebrate International Year of Women Farmers. President Tinubu renews tenures of NTA Director General Saliu Dembos, MD, NAN for another 3 years, plus updates from the world of sports. Good evening and you're welcome to Channel 12 News. I am Lekon Agbonde. Now the news in details. As Nigeria pursues food security and inclusive agricultural growth, women are increasingly being recognized as key drivers of the nation's agro-food system transformation as stakeholders converged on Abeokuta, Ogun State to mark the 2026 International Year of the Women Farmers, celebrating the resilience, innovation, and contributions of women farmers, processors, and agripreneurs to agricultural development. The state-level consultation organized by the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones program in collaboration with the Ogun State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security is also providing platform for policy dialogue, business networking, and practical commitment aimed at expanding women's access to finance, markets, technology, and other productive resources. Details in subsequent bulletin. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has renewed the tenures of the Director General of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Saliu Abdullahi Dembos, and the Managing Director of the News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, Ali Muhammad Ali, for another 3-year term.
President Tinubu appointed Dembos and Ali on October 20, 2023. The second term will begin On October 20, 2026, Saliu Abdulhamis Dembos, who hails from Yola, Adamawa State, is a former national president of the Radio, Television and Theatre Art Workers Union, Ratau. He also served as executive director of marketing at the NTA after his retirement in 2017 as acting zonal director of NTA Kaduna Network Center. He joined the NTA as an announcer at the NTA Kaduna station. After his national youth service in 1989, he rose through the ranks and at various times served as general manager of NTA Lokoja and NTA Kano. Ali Muhammad Ali is a veteran journalist and media manager with more than 30 years of experience. He has keen interest in media evolution and content development in the digital world, particularly in meeting the needs of the diverse population through alternative news feeds. President Tinubu urges the new chief executives to justify the confidence reposed in them by continuing to demonstrate commitment to the organization's mandates and the promotion of government's Renew Hope agenda.
As Nigeria's economic scorecard unfolds, development economists say the worst is over, but they are insisting on more investments in rail infrastructure to expand the economy. They also advise subnationals to borrow more rather than rely on cash to transform their states.
Gaston Good Morning Nigeria believe the foundation is firmer as new reforms replace the old regime. Results translate into foreign reserves climbing and interest rates are under control as trade balances tick up. Tax reforms are also working with relief for small businesses. Companies earning up to 50 million now pay zero corporate tax, signaling a shift from subsidizing consumption to incentivizing production.
If you want to fix it, what do? Do you keep building more floors on it, or do you fix the foundation? The foundation of this economy is what President Tinubu is fixing, as far as I'm concerned. Using these reforms, whether subsidies to say, you know what, we can't keep wasting 10 billion every year. Tax reform, let those who are supposed to pay taxes, who can pay taxes, who are making money, pay those taxes. You know, Naira, that things like the Naira arbitrage, which was also a subsidy, where people will buy money from CBN at 470, offloading the black market at 800, that is gone.
But for the average Nigerian, the pain is real. Transport costs and food prices remain high, and many feel the government, both national and state, are benefiting more from subsidy removal than citizens.
Our $1 trillion economy is going to be held hostage because if you are going to get it, you are going to be getting it on the back of removing the import dependency and improving government additional industrialization. You cannot industrialize when you don't have rail.
For average Nigerian, the major concern is the amount we are expended on food. If you can take care of that and it comes down from like 60% to like 15%, there are more disposable income, there are more purchasing power, and we can take care of all other.
Conditional cash transfers and CNG initiatives aim to cushion the blow. Yet questions linger on prudence and how a stronger balance sheet translates to better lives. As one expert put it, the worst is over, but the work to make recovery visible in every home is just beginning. In Abuja, Lydia Samson, NTA News.
Ahead. Barely 6 months to the 2027 general elections, Rivers State government is asking judges in Nigeria to look beyond conventional approaches and consider the impact of judgments to the wider society and the policy. This was contained in a message by Governor Similayi Fubara at the opening of the Nigerian Bar Association's 66th Annual General Conference holding in Port Harcourt. Dennis Temple reports that the theme of the conference is Beyond Limits.
It's delayed trials, congested courts, and limited access to justice have remained major concerns. Here, as lawyers converge in Port Harcourt, the conversation is shifting from simply interpreting the law to finding practical ways of making justice work better for the ordinary Nigerian.
To go beyond limits, to stop complaining, to stop depending on oil, to depend on technology and human ingenuity be able to achieve the high possible things that can achieve.
The team applied will simply ask us ensure that the election is above these malpractices, limitations, and man-made obstacles to a free and fair election.
For Rivers State Governor, judges are to look beyond the immediate outcome of their judgments and consider their wider implications for society and the polity. Just as the former president of Liberia, George Weah, reminded delegates that democracy cannot survive on strong men but on strong institutions.
It is a profession with a moral and legal duty to safeguard the Constitution, promote rule of law, and defend ordinary citizens' rights to good governance and equal protection under the law.
Democracy does not survive on strength of elections alone. Elections are now the doorway into democracy.
The challenge for the legal profession is to have a rethink, embrace innovation, and confront barriers limiting effective justice delivery. About 24,000 delegates turned out for the 2026 conference in Port Harcourt. Dennis Temple.
Channel 12 News continues after this timeout. Please stay tuned.
Industries has been specially produced and packaged for the benefits of the family. Made from locally sourced sorghum, Agrovita is filling. It is nourishing, just as it is a delight. Oh yes, Agrovita staple milk is rich in magnesium and other essential vitamins and minerals. It is smooth, easy to prepare, and you can enjoy it with any soup of your choice. Egusi, ogbono, edinkaikon, atama. Mouth-watering delicacy. You can also use Sono Agrovita to bake bread, cake, and other confectionaries. Enjoy Sono Agrovita with your family. Sono Agrovita, quality products from Sono Malting Limited. Sono Agrovita, the healthy family's choice.
Sona Maltings Limited presents glucose syrup. Glucose syrup extracted from locally sourced sorghum and corn into a liquefied sugar of natural origin. Sona Maltings glucose syrup is gluten-free and tastes yummy. That's why it is the most sought after glucose syrup by commercial food production companies as a sweetener, thickener, and moisture retaining agent. As it doesn't crystallize, it is used in production of candy, beer, fondant, and certain canned food, and pre-made baked goods like biscuit and cookies. Sona Maltings glucose syrup is made by Sona Maltings Limited. Sona Maltings glucose syrup, king in liquefied sugar.
Are you ready for your next adventure? Look no further than Decor Hotel and Event Center, the ultimate destination for your perfect getaway and your special event. Our spacious and beautiful appointed rooms provide a comfortable retreat after a long day of exploration. Enjoy modern amenities and utmost comfort during your stay. For your conferences and events, we got you covered with our conference hall and spacious event center, just to make your guests comfortable and your event memorable. Our lounge is comfortable and designed just for your relaxation. We have 24 hours power supply, so you have no need to worry. Only at Decor Hotel and Event Center. Our bar is a good spot for you to have a nice time with family and friends. Our dedicated and friendly staff always on ground to ensure your needs are met. And with our prime location in the vibrant city of Abeokuta, come experience excellence at Decor Hotel and Event Center, 14 Federal Housing Estate Road, Olumori, Abeokuta, Ogun State. You can also call us on 0803-465-1626 or send us an email to decodhotel01@gmail.com. Experience true hospitality and create unforgettable memories at Decod Hotel and Event Center. Book now. Decod Hotel and Event Center, where comfort meets convenience.
Welcome back and thanks for staying tuned. The news continues. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) Ogun State Command has intensified its clampdown on illicit drug activities across the state following the commencement of Operation Restore Order, a nationwide initiative aimed at dismantling identified drug black spots. The operation, launched by the NDLEA chairman and Chief Executive Officer Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, is targeting locations identified as hotspots for drug trafficking and abuse. In Ogun State, the command has carried out coordinated raids on several drug black spots in Abeokuta, including Mayas, Malami in Pansheke, Onion Market at Eleweno, MQ Stadium, Kuto Park, and Wapko in Lafenwa. The NDLA says the operations are designed to disrupt illicit drug networks, apprehend those involved in the trade, and reclaim public spaces being used for drug trafficking and abuse. The command has therefore reaffirmed its resolve to sustain the enforcement campaign, stressing that it will continue to deploy coordinated operations to protect communities and deny illicit drugs a foothold across Ogun State. Ogun State government has described the passing of veteran actor and filmmaker Alhaji Taiwo Hassan, popularly known as Ogogo, as shocking. In a statement by the Special Advisor to the Governor on Information and Strategy, Kayode Akinmade, government described his death as a monumental loss to Ogun State, Nigeria's creative industry, and the entire nation. The statement added that the deceased was a shining light whose remarkable talent, discipline, and enduring commitment helped to elevate Nigerian culture and project the rich Yoruba heritage to the audience at home and across the world. It further added that a professor, late Taiwo Hassan, distinguished as a professional, late Taiwo Hassan distinguished himself through his exceptional artistry, humility, dignity, and respect for others, and contributed immensely to the preservation, promotion, and propagation of Nigeria's cultural heritage. Ogun State government therefore extends heartfelt condolences to his family, friends, colleagues in the creative industry, the people of Ilaro, and his numerous fans across Nigeria and beyond. Meanwhile, the deceased has been buried according to Islamic rite in his hometown, Ilaro, Ogun State. For the latest stories making headlines in the world of sports, let's now join Maria Bisong Ofuremion for sports updates.
The road to the Los Angeles 2028 Olympic Games begin in October for the Super Falcons as Nigeria face Comoros in the second round of the African Women's Olympic qualifiers. The Falcons, who received a bye alongside South Africa and Ghana, will battle Comoros over 2 legs between October 5 and 13. Comoros secured their place in the second round after an emphatic 30-0 aggregate victory over Sudan. Nigeria, who returned to the Olympics at Paris 2024 after a 16-year absence, will be aiming to make back-to-back appearances for the first time since the 2004 and the 2008 Games. In the Premier League, Fulham hosts Chelsea in an intriguing London derby. Fulham began a new era under manager Alvaro Arbeloa, while Chelsea start life under Xabi Alonso, with both sides targeting a winning start to the campaign. Stakeholders have called for early and sustained preparations for Nigeria's beach volleyball team after the women secured Africa's sole ticket to the 2028 Los Angeles Olympic Games. The call was made in Abuja following the team's arrival at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport from Egypt. The victorious players were later hosted by the Nigeria Volleyball Federation at the Indoor Sports Hall of the Package B section of the Mushoda Biola National Stadium. Nigeria defeated Morocco 2-0 in the final of the African Beach Volleyball Nation Championship to clinch the continental title and secure qualification for the Los Angeles Olympics.
we lost to the Egyptian team. And that alone, it made us go back to enjoying table.
We have to go for world tour and nothing less than 5.
And finally in cricket, Nigeria's under-19 girls will begin their campaign for the place at the 2027 ICC Women's Under-19 T20 World Cup. The junior female Yellow Greens will compete in the African Division 1 qualifiers in Tanzania from August 30 to September 5. Captain Christabel Chukwunonye will lead Nigeria against Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, Namibia, Zimbabwe and Malawi with only one qualification ticket available. For sports update, Maria Bisongofure Momon, NTA News.
And that concludes Channel 12 News for tonight. I'm Lekon Agbonde. Why do Bumi Oni standing by for Kiro? And from me, good night.
Welcome to a world of classical packaging. At Shanghai, our safe and hygiene dustbin ranging from the small closet bin sizes to large rollable industrial and community bin sizes. Decked with perfect functioning pedals, our paint containers are carefully prepared for their global journey, always prioritizing your safety every step of the way. Our array of various Tampa event plastic paint containers are the industry's #1, making them the most sought after choice. Proudly Nigeria.
At Sona Plastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Sona Plastics Limited. We're just a phone call away. Contact us through 080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Sona Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.